Well, good evening and thanks everybody for showing up to our first Laredo Soup. We are very excited that we can start this project for the community. And I'll just start by explaining a little bit of what Laredo Soup is. This is a project that has been going on nationwide and even worldwide. And Luis Villarreal, who had the fortune of looking into this through the internet, shared with us, a few of us that were interested in doing this project. So we came up with the idea of doing a Laredo Soup to help the community, and it's all being done nationwide. So we want to help little projects, local projects, projects that may not come up if there's no help from the community, but they're not big enough to draw a lot of attention. So this is like a platform that can be used for many projects, and this is the first one we do. Hopefully you can all have other projects to share with us. We're going to be doing this every first Monday of every month. I want to thank Mike Smith, the Director of Holding Community Center, for lending us this space. Thank you very much. I also want to thank the generous donations that we got from the law office of Mario Castillo and also from Casa Tibet Laredo, and I think Ms. Rosie, the donation that you got today? Ms. Lamantia. Sorry, I forgot the name. And I also want to thank all the volunteers. We're a bunch of us for this shirt, and a lot of other people that also helped to come up with this event, and also the cooks. That this is all the soup that you're going to eat today is all homemade. We're also getting bread that is homemade, specially made for the event. So we're very happy to be here and welcome, and we'll start with the projects. I would like to go over the ballot first. You can see there's 4 projects. The first one listed is the City Garden by Berman Rivera, and he is going to explain that project. The second one listed is Read, Play, Love, but it has the name of Mike Smith, and the presenter will be Jasmine Jimenez. The third one is a tool library, and that one will be presented by Mike Smith. I'm sorry for the errors in the ballots, but I just wanted to make that clear. And the last one listed is Sewing for a Dream, and that will be presented by Esther Garcia. We also have the suggestion board over there that you can write anything that you want. We also have the sticky notes. If you want to leave us any other idea or promotion or anything that you want to share with us, you're welcome to do so. You are also welcome to contact any one of us, volunteers, and whatever you all need. We are raising more funds through the selling of water and drinks and chips. Thank you for your support. Okay, so now we'll start with the first presentation that will be done by Esther Garcia. Esther? She's going to present the project over 4 minutes. Then you'll have a chance of doing or making 4 questions to her. And here it is.
Hola, buenas tardes. Miren, yo traigo un proyecto para comprar por lo menos 4 máquinas de coser para dar clases de corte y confección a mujeres solas, madres solteras, mujeres de edad avanzada que no pueden conseguir trabajo o por tener hijos chiquitos no pueden ir a trabajar, puedan ellas administrar su tiempo y trabajar desde su casa, aprender a hacer desde un vestido o una falda, una blusa o simplemente reparaciones. A todos necesitamos alguien que nos ayude a pegar un botón o subir una bastilla o bajar una bastilla. Es una manera de que puedan autoemplearse ellas solas, poder ganarse la vida o ayudarse cuando menos en la economía de su hogar, ganando algo extra. Mi proyecto es por lo menos comprar 4 máquinas de coser con el material que se necesita, tijeras, hilo, y empezar a dar clases y que con las mismas alumnas paguen una cuota por clase para pagar a la maestra que va a venir de Nuevo Laredo a dar la clase y para hacer un fondo para que el proyecto a la larga pueda autofinanciarse solo. Eso es todo.
Ok, gracias Esther.
¿Dónde se intenta tener estas clases?
Estamos buscando a alguien que nos quiera patrocinar con algún lugar, que nos lo presten, porque no podríamos ahorita poder pagar una renta. Sería 2 clases por semana aproximadamente. Yo calculo que con 2 clases por semana de 2 horas, o sea, serían 4 horas a la semana. Un lugar que nos puedan prestar, adelante, aceptamos sugerencias.
Thank you. Okay, the next presenter is Jasmine Jimenez with the project Read, Play, Love.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Jimenez and I'm currently a Girl Scout senior with the Girl Scouts of Laredo. And my project, what I'm doing is my Girl Scout Glow project, and I entitled it Read, Play, Love. And the first part of my project, which I've already conducted, has been a book drive, which I held both at my school and at the Girl Scout house, and raised over 1,100 books. And with that, what I want to do is I want to be able to increase the literacy levels here in the local Laredo community. And with that, I'm going to be giving out books to children. And the second part of my project, which is the play part, I will be reconstructing the playground of the Holding Community Center, as you guys can see outside. With the money that hopefully I'd be able to get today, I would buy the materials that I need for the playground, such as the wood and things like that. And yeah, that's it. The third part of my project, yes, I forgot, is the tutoring sessions that I would be giving to the kids as part of the literacy component of the project.
What is it that you're doing in the back? You were explaining it to me a little bit.
In the back in the corner, I've gotten together with Lynn Nava. She has given me the idea of creating a retaining wall in the back corner. With that, I'm going to be using recycled tires, and within the tires are going to be planted like plants, so it would futurely it would grow into like a beautiful little garden theme with slides coming down.
All these projects will need volunteers, so please, if anyone is interested in becoming a volunteer for any project, even if, let's say, one project doesn't win today, but you're interested in helping that person, that is why our suggestion box and our sticky notes are for, so that we can all help each other. Okay, the next project is the tool library presented by Mike Smith.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Community Center, I want to welcome you guys here. If you've never been here, you're welcome. And I want you guys to take as much use out of this building, this facility as you can. I heard earlier talking about the sewing machine, stuff like that. You guys are welcome here. You know, anything you need. When they first came with this idea, I was really impressed with the idea. And they said, well, what kind of project? We have lots of projects here. But one of the projects that I wanted to talk about is a tool library, okay? And what it is there's a lot of people that come here and ask for assistance, that ask for help. And sometimes they come y llegan y dicen, bueno, necesito algo, pero quiero trabajar. No quiero que me lo dan gratis. Comida, algo así. And we say, okay, great. What can we do to help you? So what we would like to do, the idea is to purchase lawnmowers, weed eaters, or even get them donated, and have people who live in the community come and check them out nosotros se lo vamos a prestar, nomás a base de, her signature, no deposit, nothing like that. We lend it to them, and they go and do work in the community, so they have a skill, and they make a little bit of money, and all we ask is they bring back the equipment clean, and if we put gas in it, that they bring it back with gas. That's it. Real simple, real basic. We're not interested in changing the world, we're just interested in changing a single person's life one at a time. So I would ask you guys to consider when you vote that each of these projects has a lot of merit, and we're really not competing against each other, because at the end of the day we all benefit the same community. So thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. Any questions? Okay. Well, what Mike said is true. That we're not here to change the world, but we want to change the life of maybe one person with this little project. They're not so little because they can make a difference. So, okay, our last project is a city garden by Bedman Rivera.
Hello, thank you all for being out here this afternoon. I'm a landscape designer and took on starting this city project, or city garden project over at the LCC, Lamar Rudy Vergara Environmental Science Center this past August. It began as a project for experimenting in agriculture with our unique local environment and exploring the limits of the number of gourmet vegetable varieties that can be cultivated in our weather and our conditions. Thus far, we've learned that given proper timing and healthy soil, about 90% of the varieties we've attempted have been successful. This coming summer poses various challenges, but with that comes the opportunities in which we'll improve soil conditions by applying different types of organic agricultural techniques in planting certain types of cover crops. Considering the relatively small size of the garden, about 5,500 square feet, we're currently the only organic agricultural project in town. The garden has contributed to the community in various ways, particularly by being a source of organic vegetables, and we've raised quite a bit of awareness and interest within the community regarding the ability to produce significant quantity and variety of high-quality vegetables. We have contributed to our local farmers market and worked with various restaurants. While it has been primarily a labor of love and passion for the art of holistic farming, we've also been recognized by the Webb County Heritage Foundation for such work. It has yet to be defined as a proper entity and greatly lacks the kind of support which any project of this kind requires. The attitude along the way has been one of perseverance and direct dedication. The opportunity that we have now, and which involves everyone here today, is not only the means to get a bit of wind in our sails to keep us going, but to express as a community a form of sincere and genuine support to awaken those around us to such progressive happenings here at home. That not only goes for City Garden, but for everyone presenting here today and in the months to come. Thank you all for your time and consideration, and thank you Laredo Soup for creating the opportunity out of challenges we often encounter while embarking toward new horizons. Questions?
As our garden continues to expand and grow throughout maintenance and our loving care for it, we also plan to implement a lot of kids, hopefully some sort of groups of kids that can come by, because we've had kids before come by, and the interest that they take in the vegetables and seeing if they grow just sparks. Kids are not interested in eating healthy by just seeing these stacks of vegetables at produce stores. They're going to get the help, they're going to get the interest from seeing it grown and where it's all coming from. And kids really develop a habit for accepting vegetables into their diets. And it's something that really should be implemented to a lot of kids these days. And I just wanted to say that because I'm an example of the garden, because I've lived off the garden already for about 2 months. and I've only eaten vegetables, and it's kind of just my diet. Let me take a breath, kind of nervous. But just to show that, you know, it's really important that we take a look at the way we eat and where our food comes from, and that a project like this is something real special for Laredo. Like Thurman said, one of the only organic gardens here in Laredo. And it's, you know, something everyone should look into, and it'll always be here as long as there's love in anyone who cares for it. So.
The garden is located at the Environmental Science Center. In the back there, we have it. It's been going on. The mic. It's been primarily a, you know, again, just something that we've done out of love and passion for it. But we're getting to the point where it's gotten some community recognition. We just need some support. Thank you.
We are very happy to have two artists in the house. One is Mr. Buena with all this art that is, you know, we have it all over the place. And we're very happy that he's here. Thank you very much. And the other artist, he is going to introduce to you.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? All right. I'd like to call someone up who is very special to me because not only is he my neighbor, but he also fixes my computers and such all the time. He's actually a very well-renowned poet in Mexico. He has several books that have been published. He is a fantastic poet in Spanish, but today he's going to be sharing some poems that are really going to hopefully touch you, but from some famous artists. And he says this is his first time doing it in English, so please be kind. The spitballs should be kept to this side. I'm kidding. No tomato soup thrown at him. But I'd like everybody to welcome Jorge Santana.
Hola, hola. ¿Cómo están todos? ¿Bien? I have tried for many years. I have been doing this to have always a nice folder or a nice something to put my papers in. But I keep coming up with dirty white pieces of paper. I don't know how, because this was very neat about 30 minutes ago, but that's how it is for us, you know. I was asked this morning to participate, so it has been very hectic, and I decided to write something. This is one or two times that I have written something in English, and it's very hot, so I think this is going to be very fitting for today. And I will be reading in Spanish too, but let me first take out my fears, and let's see how it goes. Laredo has a pact with the sun here in the middle of nowhere. We are a valley, yet if you Google valley, you don't get Laredo. In between, I don't know what, and some other place. Tourists wither our roads, but they don't stay. We are sometimes the worst of two cultures, and sometimes we are the best. Our skin is non-flammable, they say. Here in the middle of nowhere, elegantly said, we are hot, semi-arid, hell on earth for the locals. But you get used to it. That's the promise for everyone. Photographers looking for the perfect Texas sizzling scene, don't come here. We are too hot. We have a river that we only use after it has been chlorine soaked. And that's why sometimes we're also warriors. Because it is a simple, very simple to build a future in a city where everything blooms, but here, where even desert palm trees go dry, it is a feat to build a life. Here, in the middle of nowhere, we don't have it easy. in between I don't know what and some other place. But we can scream we're someone. The ones who stay to build, rebuild, reconstruct, or deconstruct our dreams, preferably in a shady area. So that's one.
For the last vote was about like 620.
Every project was wonderful, and I thank you guys for choosing me. I promise I'll do awesome with the playground.